So good evening. 3-point collectors in the building, man. Rance, you must be over the moon that Ten Hag saved his job. I can't lie, I watched the game and I'm sat there and I'm like, you lot are rubbish, man. Yeah, you lot are getting pipes at home again. It was at home, wasn't it? It was at it was at Old Trafford. Pipes at home again. They're centre back celebrating in stoppage time, and I'm thinking, yeah, they ain't coming back. And then McTominay out of nowhere, bro, gives your manager a little bit of leeway now, man. He's got the international break to pen some new ideas and get you up the table, man. What did you make of it all, bro?
It's crap, isn't it? Yeah. Like what? I mean, McTominay turned into like 1994 Alan Shearer, bro. You know, like that. Now it is what it is, man. Like, yeah, it just doesn't mean anything, mate. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't mean anything. I've been here so many times with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Like, every time I thought he was going to get sacked here, someone saved his bacon, and then it lasted for 2 weeks, and then we are back to square one. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. Fan base is embarrassing. I'll be honest.
I can't lie. Some of the bigger accounts out there, man. Oh my days! It's like as soon as you get a win, everything's great again. Just brush everything under the carpet. That's football fans in general, I think. Like,
no, I don't think so. But I think, you know what it is? That's what pays them, Lee. That's what you have to understand. Like, they understand the economy that we're in terms of, they understand that this toxic positive nonsense, yeah, this is the stuff that gets clicks. They understand that. Like, you've got grown men, yeah, crying in front of cameras for likes and views and that. They'll cry in front of the camera like when their team lose and stuff. Like no one wants to see you crying. Like, do you understand? Like, they'll do anything. You got a man writing songs, doing rap songs and stuff, bro. Like, the football YouTube economy, yeah, is in the gutter. Do you know what I mean? Like, no one's got any integrity anymore. Everyone's just doing stuff for likes, doing stuff for engagement, doing stuff for follows. And this is the reason why, when you don't do that, you stand out. You're the bad guy. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, people need to understand, you know how much money, yeah, that I don't get because I don't behave like them. Do you know what I mean? And then people have the cheek to turn around and say, oh, like, Rance does this for views. Does what for views? Do you know what I'm saying? Dude, does what for views? If I wanted views,
I get exactly.
If I wanted views, I would be the exact opposite of how I behave. The exact opposite. Do you know the amount of like the likes of the big brands and stuff, like the 888s that I used to do that I don't do no more, the JD Sportses, of all of these things of this world, yeah? I could be doing all of that. Do you know what I mean? If I was acting like the rest of these guys. Do you know what I mean? But I don't. Like, that's crazy, because there's probably, how many other United fans are there, yeah, in this space that can be going viral and trending and stuff like that, yeah, other than me? There's maybe one. One.
Hey, it's the same. It's the same with me. You're only negative because that's what gets you views. It's all rivals that watch your channel. It's like, hey, I don't decide who watches it.
Bro, there's only one, bro. Like, and as much as I don't like the guy, I know what he's capable of doing numbers wise. You know, like that. Other than him, no one can't chat to me in terms of like impact in this space, bro. Forget subs, forget all that. My name holds more weight than all of the other guys, bro. And I'm my individual, I'm myself.
Yep.
Like, I don't do this fake positive stuff. Like, I don't do this. I don't run around and slide on my knees when the team scores. I don't do all these things because it's not real.
No, it's not.
It's not real. Do you know what I mean? My team are bottom of their Champions League group. I don't even know if we're in the top half of the table, Lee.
I think it's.
Do you know what I mean? You see what I mean? I don't even know. Like, what am I celebrating at that moment? After getting outplayed by Brentford on our own gaff, what am I celebrating at that point when the goal goes in? What am I celebrating? What do we win?
Mate, I thought the celebrations in general, like not just online, but in the stadium, the players, the manager. There was only two players that I clocked, Rashford and Casemiro, they didn't celebrate.
Celebrating. They're not
Yeah,
losers.
the rest of them, mate. Your manager, I don't know whether it was relief, but
It was
he
relief.
mate.
Bro,
Yeah,
even the equalizer, the way he celebrated the equalizer, like we'd won the game before the second goal had gone in. He celebrated the equalizer. He didn't even celebrate goals like that in the Champions League, bro. The Brer celebrated that because he knew that his job, was 5 minutes away from being on the line.
Yeah, he was collecting his P45 at the end of that game, mate. Literally. And now he's got 2 weeks, and then I don't know who your next game is, but
It's Sheffield United, and then
well,
I don't know. Someone else said something, and then we've got Man City and Newcastle.
Well, there you go then. So he's got about another month left.
But that's what I'm saying. It just prolonged the inevitable for another few weeks, bro. That's what I said. Like, it's like he's not gonna regather the changing room over the international break. That's not what's gonna happen. Like, Man United are not gonna come back here, a together unit, a united unit.
No,
they're not going to
their countries now anyway. So it's not like he can sit them all down and say
exactly
patterns of play and stuff like that. They're all going to international duty. Like,
exactly.
I don't imagine all of them will be, but a lot of them will be. So the ones that are still there, they're probably the ones that ain't getting a game anyway. So,
bro, this is my point. This is my point. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, it don't make no sense. Yeah, people are trying to police how I react to a football match, bro. Like, that don't make no sense. Even when I'm playing, if my team don't play well and we win, I'm not celebrating. What's there to celebrate, bro? Like, I hold the standards for my club and I hold the standards for myself a lot higher than celebrating what wasn't a victory. Do you know what I'm saying? It was a victory on paper, but we didn't win.
No, like, mate, listen, at the end of the day, you ain't going nowhere with that manager.
No.
Other than some mediocrity, which you're already in anyway. I think that's your worst start to a season for 55 years. Why is everyone jumping around?
No, but it's society, Lee. Society. We live in a society now, Lee, where mediocrity is celebrated. Do you know what I'm saying? That's where we live right now. We live in a society where people are getting medals for taking part. Do you know what I'm saying? People are sharing medals and that. What is it? What, some Olympic medal? They're talking about sharing the gold in the high jump.
The match award last season, Salah and somebody else, wasn't it? Salah and Foden, was it?
Bruv, man, I'm not sharing nothing. You know them ones there. Like, either I won or I didn't win, bro. Like, I'll always be that way.
Yep.
You know, like that. It's either mine or it's yours. I'm not sharing nothing with no one. You know what I'm saying? That's my mentality. And all this mediocrity right now that's getting celebrated. Oh, yeah, we beat Brentford at home. We're supposed to beat Brentford at home.
Exactly.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we celebrating?
Bro, Marcus Rashford getting paid more in his new contract over the length of that contract than the owner of Brentford is worth. The owner of Brentford's worth 30 mil, mate. Yeah, Rashford's getting paid more than that in his new contract.
Yeah.
Like,
well, it's crazy.
Yeah, but this is the same. Like when Kai Havertz got the pity penalty the other day, I didn't celebrate that.
Yeah,
I'm not celebrating that. Yeah, that was an embarrassment.
And what did I say, Lee? I said, what is him scoring that penalty going to make him all of a sudden turn into a good footballer? It's not. All he's doing is papering over the crack.
Very next game against Lons, he dropped a stinker.
There you go.
He set up the goal for Martinelli, but there's one pass in 10 games.
Yeah, but saying he set up the goal for Martinelli, but come on, bruv. Yeah, cool. He flicked the ball down to Martinelli. Yeah. Basic football, bro. Doesn't matter. Martinelli still relied on a heavy deflection to score the goal. Like, it's not like he put it on a plate for the kid. Like, do you know what I mean? It wasn't that. It wasn't an amazing bit of football. It was a flick on, bro. Heskey done 1 million of those.
It's true, man.
You know, like that. Like, who cares? Like, that doesn't make him a good footballer.
Football fans, bro. They like. Can you imagine if me and you were ultra toxic positive, bro? We'd be on 1 million subs.
Oh, easily, easy.
We'd be on 1 million subs. Firstly, we're entertaining to watch. We're not monotone, boring crap. Yeah, We're both funny. Yeah, we can both hold an audience for a decent amount of time as well. Yeah, now imagine we're toxic positive. Oh my days.
Oh, bro, listen, mix all that in, bro. I'll be caking, bruv. You know, like that. But guess what? I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. Same. Do you know what I mean? And that's the difference. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. It is what it is, man. Just a bunch of fake people running around, yeah. A bunch of fake people running around, actually doing it for the money, yeah. And the thing is, yeah, it's like in life now, yeah, so many people are fake that people can't tell who's real and who's not, bro. You know, like that. So many people, but fake is the new normal, bro. You know, like that. And that's what it is. They're so used to seeing these guys online fake celebrations, fake everything to the point where they don't know what a genuine football celebration looks like. Do you know what I'm saying? Because man think, oh, the camera's on me, so I have to jump up and down and scream. But you wouldn't do that in your house if the camera wasn't on.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean? I sit down, bro. I've spent my whole life sitting down watching football, as I'm sure most men in here and some of the ladies, if you're here, that watch football, because there are ladies that watch our content as well. If you grew up in your house with your brothers or your husbands or whatever, your cousins watching football, no one went jumping up and down in the house when goals went in unless it was Man United versus Tottenham and I'm watching it with my brother.
Yep.
If I'm sitting in the house watching Man United Everton, I'm not jumping up screaming and that when we're meant to beat Everton. You know, like that. When the goal goes in, I'm like, you get me? It's not jump up and down in the house and that smash the remote, batteries flying everywhere. It's Everton.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Let's be real. Why should I celebrate beating Brentford, bro? Like, their stadium's got like 200 seats in the away end. You know what I mean? And I say that with respect because that was my first club. Do you know what I mean? But, bro, like, it's a small club.
It's true, man. It's true. It's true. But this is the thing, like, if everyone's in competition with each other to be the toppest of top fan. Like, and I don't get it. Like, I kind of get it because you get more sponsorship deals, more money. Like, I see somebody yesterday promoting a framed, like, it weren't even the pictures of the player, the Martinelli goal. It was the dots and the arrows pointing to where the ball went, and then the commentary. They put that in a frame, and some Arsenal fans promoting that. It's like, are you promoting that? You're promoting that because you're getting paid out of it. Yeah, that's the only reason you're promoting it. Like, but this is what these people do. They tried to do it in a snide way, a lot of them, by trying to be fake as hell with the top Gooner stuff or top red stuff, right? But then they'll promote a football website and like for football shirts and stuff like that. Bro, they do it all the time. Then they set up YouTube channels. It's like, bro, you can't convert your followers over.
Yeah.
You've done it the wrong way round.
But this is it, Lee, bro. It's fake, bro. And the thing is, when they see
as well, bro, that's the
when they see us being real, they call us fake because they don't know what real looks like because everyone's fake. Do you understand what I'm saying? Everyone is fake, bro. And because everyone's fake, they don't know what real looks like. It's literally an industry full of fake people, bro. That's what it is. There's very few genuine real people that show real emotions and all these other things. That's why I love Ty, because Ty is real, blood. People laugh at Ty, but that's Ty in real life, bro. He'll sit down and have the same argument with me off camera that he has on camera.
Yep.
100%. The same argument, bro. Like, mate, that's him.
AFTV, we were outside, I can't remember what game it was, but he was just saying invincibles. He was standing right in Robbie's face, bro. Just no camera around. Yeah, just going invincibles, like 49 times. They eventually started filming it, but bro, that's how he is. I never get onto him. I never got into him. He's exactly the same off camera. But this is the thing, like when we signed Kai Havertz, the amount of people convincing themselves that they wanted Kai Havertz, I'd turn it in. Like, come on, do me a favour. They're all sitting there going, oh, yeah, I want Kai Havertz. Oh, it could work. He was misunderstood at Chelsea. Shut up, man. Yeah. And then I'm sitting there saying, nah, look, he's just got one of them faces. You just want to slap him, yeah? And I'm like, yeah, I ain't supporting him. Yeah, until he shows me something to get and support, yeah, get out of it.
Yeah, you have to earn my respect. You know, like that. I'm not just going to respect you just because Arsenal have decided to sign you. Nah, bro, I've seen you. I've been able to analyze your game for the last 3 years at Chelsea. I don't think you belong here. So you have to earn it. I'm not just gonna give it to you because the club have said, oh, give him a chance. Nah, bro, I'm not an idiot.
But like you said, it comes back to all the fake ones on there that go, oh, well, now he's wearing the shirt. Just back him.
Yeah, no. He's still the same guy.
And this is why the clubs have taken liberties out of fans for years. Yeah, because they've got millions of these people to go, just back him, just back him.
The same with Mason Mount. Oh, he's ours. He's one of us now. He's still rubbish.
He's not one of yours. He's Chelsea through and through, mate. It doesn't matter what you say.
Before that, he's a Portsmouth fan and that. I don't care if his dad supports Man United. Brer said he was a Portsmouth fan and that, and he's rubbish. You know, like that. And this is just what it is, Lee. And when you keep it 100, yeah, you get called fake because everyone's fake.
I'm cool with that though. Yeah, I'm cool with that because anybody who knows me off camera knows I say exactly the same about this football club off camera. Yeah, it's not a gimmick. Yeah, to get views because like I said at the beginning, we get a hell of a lot more views doing exactly what this lot are doing.
Like, yeah, but that's because we're ourselves, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what it is. Like, there's people here, like I remember, like this. I see my followers out all the time, bro. They always talk to me about football, like, brother, and I'll say exactly the same thing I'm going to say on camera, bro. And they can vouch for that. You know, like that. I big up my man for the super chat as well. I said our club's so shameless, getting saved by McSauce, and that Arsenal versus City wasn't the best performance, but they got the 3 points. I rate that. Yeah, 100%, bro. If you're not going to play well, yeah, like, get the win, especially against teams like City. You know, like that. Like Arsenal fans, yeah, you don't even need, bruv. Arsenal fans don't even need to talk about the performance because they beat City, and it's something they hadn't done in a long time.
Yeah, don't go down.
You know, like that. Yeah, so that was more than just.
It was a poor game.
It was more than just a victory. And that's why I say the difference between Man United's victory against Brentford and Arsenal's victory against City is, like I said, forget what happens on paper. It's about what it means. Man United winning in injury time against Brentford and struggling, what it means is that we're rubbish. You know them. That's what it means. Arsenal beating Man City means, 3 points more than they've usually got from City. It means psychological advantage. Arsenal are in a title race anyway. So it's about what it means. It's not about the actual result. It's about everything else that comes with it. When you look at that United game, everything else that comes with it outweighs the 3 points. Because we are rubbish. You know, like that. So it's not just about the 3 points.
8 years. There you go. 2015, last time we beat them in the league. 13.
There you go.
10th. Yeah, Arteta's had 8 of them. I think he's
there
had
you
8.
Go. There you go. So it was more than just the 3 points. It was the relief. It was what it meant. It was a team that always beat Arsenal, even at home. And Arsenal can't have a home record that's that bad against many other teams other than Man City. You can only be City.
I think that is the worst.
Well, exactly. Do you know what I mean? So what that symbolized was more than the 3 points. Forget the 3 points because it's only October. The 3 points don't mean anything. It's everything else.
And then the thing is, if we had done that just once last season, we would have won the title by 1 point.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? So that psychological knock that Pep's taken, especially after losing 3 of his last 4 games now. Yeah, like they didn't look like they were going to create anything. Although to be fair, neither did we. It was a weird game, man. It was a weird game because like for the first 25 minutes or so, like I thought they were just toying with us.
They were, but
so
they
many
just didn't have no quality.
Yeah, they were just sat camping us on the edge of our box. We had no outball. Keeper was standing there like, where do I pass? Like nobody's moving. Everything was static. And I was like, they're toying with us, man. Yeah, and at any moment they could just step it up 2-3 gears, but they never did. Yeah, and I think both teams set up that, and I know Pep and Arteta probably.
Both teams looked like they were playing for a draw, but
yeah, I don't think they wanted a draw, but it was more a case of like
don't lose. Yeah.
Because even if we'd got a draw out of that game, that's an improvement on 12 straight losses. Right? Yep. But to get the win at the end, mate, I'm buzzing with that. But I'm not going to sit here for the whole week and next week gassing it up and we're going to do this. I ain't like that. Yeah, at the end of the day, we could beat them twice and not win the title. So, you know, it's a big win. Yeah, psychologically it's massive, but it means nothing if we don't win the league.
Facts.
Yeah, and we've got, like you said about your Champions League group, we're sat bottom of it, mate. We've got a massive game against Seville in a couple of weeks.
You're not bottom, are you? You like third or
we're second.
You lost and you're still second.
Yeah, Lons are top. They're 1 point clear of us. They drew.
So it must be goal difference then you're second on, isn't it? Or
no.
So you must have 3 points. So that means the other teams below have what? Like 1 point and no points or something like that.
Let me get the team. Right, Lons have got 4. They've had a win and a draw. We've had a win and a loss, so we're on 3. Seville have got 2 draws. And then PSV have got 1 draw, 1 loss. But if Seville beat us and it's at their ground, they go above us. They sacked their manager on Sunday as well.
Yeah, I saw. They had some old manager or something, in it.
That was the fellow who won the Europa League.
And they sacked him.
Yeah, bro, he got the job, right? He was their third manager last season. They already had 2 before he came in last season. He had the job. He was there 3 months. He got from the bottom of the table up to about 9th or 10th or whatever.
Who were they getting then?
And then they sacked him.
Who would they get linked with?
I have no idea, to be honest. They'll
Because
probably
they definitely have another manager. They have another manager lined up, or they wouldn't have sacked him, surely.
I don't know, man. These Spanish clubs move different, mate. Literally 3 managers in a year, and then still win a trophy in Europe.
Crazy.
But yeah, if we lose that game to them, they'll be 2 points ahead of us. If Lens, they should beat PSV. Yeah, they'll be 4 points clear of us. We're then in big trouble getting out of that group. That game against Seville away, we have to win that game, or at least not lose it. And then the next game after that is Seville at the Emirates. So them 2 games there, man, Seville are deciding whether we get out of the group.
That's crazy. I think you lot will be fine anyway, but that's what I mean. Like both of our teams got a lot to do, bro.
Yeah, hell of a lot to do, mate.
Got a lot to do.
The thing is, I think we're obviously in a much better position than you guys.
I'd rather be Arsenal.
In terms of the whole club and everything, like we're on an upward one, but your club's just stagnated, and it has done for years, mate. And now it's declining even more. Like you leveled out for a little bit, like, but you were just going through the motions with Ollie, and now you got this guy in.
Yeah, but the fans are allowing this to happen, Lee. Do you know what I mean? And you know what it is, yeah? This is why I am very vocal in I don't want to be paired with these loser fans. You know, like that. Like this is why this ain't my channel's not a United channel. It's my channel. All my opinions are mine. I speak for myself. And I don't want to be grouped in with these losers, because the one thing about these Spanish teams, yeah, you talk about how mad and they sack managers. The reason why they do that is because their fans hold them accountable. That's why. Like all these Man United fans, yeah, complaining about the Glazers, but guess what? The Glazers are there because of you. Because if you really wanted to do something, we could have got them out ages ago. You know, like that, because that couldn't happen at Real Madrid. That couldn't happen at Barcelona, because these men will storm every single thing, yeah, until these men are not there no more. Do you know what I mean? And the thing is, all these men do is just talk, bro. And then they're on Twitter trying to police how people support the football club, yeah. But I'm down to put my balaclava on and go down. You man ain't on that. Do you know what I'm saying? You man are not on that, bro. Do you know what I mean? So don't talk to me. Like the club's mediocre because you're allowing it to be mediocre. And when you're celebrating crap wins, yeah, like the Brentford win, and you think you take pride in celebrating wins like that, it shows me that you don't really want the club to be where it needs to be. Because if you did, you wouldn't be accepting performances like that. I would, bro. The team should have still got booed off the pitch after that performance, even though we won. That's how you support the club. After that performance against Brentford, I would have booed all of them off the pitch. I said, get out of here, bro.
City fan who watches this channel, he was at the game. Yeah, and he booed City out. He booed City off the pitch. Yeah, this is a guy that's seen his team win everything. Absolutely everything. He came in my chat yesterday on the podcast. He came in and he said, yeah, I weren't having that. That ain't the standards of Man City. Yeah, that was a disgrace what I watched.
They went out with a whip. They didn't even, you know what I mean? They didn't even go out fighting, bro. It's like they went out with a whimper, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It's embarrassing, bro. Like, and that's the mentality, bro. Like when I watched that United game, yeah, 2 set pieces, you know, 2 set pieces, like in the injury time, nicked it. Absolutely nicked it. That's bro. That was robbery.
In daylight. Man had his chain jacked in daylight, bro.
Chain, bro, and was off on the wrong side of the road. Like, boom. And then we're celebrating that. That's like sucker punching someone and then telling someone, oh yeah, we had a fight, I beat him up. And then you find out man got sucker punched and he ran off.
Mate, did you see the PSG fans waiting for their players? Did you see that?
What, after Newcastle game?
After they got panned by Newcastle, bro, they were waiting at the training ground for them.
Yo, you see that? You see that?
I think I'll be waiting for them Newcastle fans as well after some of the fights I've seen, mate.
Bro,
they'll be waiting in Paris for them in a couple of weeks.
It's crazy.
But this is the difference, mate. These overseas fans, like of clubs abroad, they don't muck about, mate. 4-1 to Newcastle is a shambles for PSG. Like I said to you the other day, like I watched the Real Madrid against Real Sociedad. 80,000 fans were booing Madrid in their own ground. Because they couldn't get the ball back. 2 minutes later, Real Madrid score. you know what I'm saying? It's like you have to hold the standards up, and when your standards have been put up here under Fergie, yeah, they have to stay there. Yeah, and they've got lower and lower and lower and lower and lower to the point where everyone's celebrating going from 11th to 10th.
Yep, and now it's like, oh yeah, just celebrate the boys. Yeah, get behind them.
More than ever. They don't.
No, they don't. They need booze blood. They need white handkerchiefs blood, like the Real Madrid fans. That's what they need. You know, like
they're crazy.
Oh, that's what they need, bro. Like when I was watching the Beckham thing, yeah, the David Beckham doc, yeah, is amazing. Like David Beckham was just like, yo, bruv, these men were just booing us. Like white handkerchiefs came out. He couldn't believe it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? He
everyone, man. But
bruv, listen, them man were getting cooked.
With
and
Figo,
he was like,
Gucci, like Soldado in the team.
Cooked. And Cambiasso and all that, bro. He even said, he said, I've seen it, yeah. He said, I've seen it on the TV, but when you're there, it hits different. You know, like that. White handkerchiefs, bro. Like that. No one's above criticism. Not Galacticos, not nothing.
Yeah.
You know, like that. And this is the whole point. This is why ultras are important, because they make sure, yeah, that amongst all of this nonsense, yeah, that the standards of the club are upheld. And we don't have that culture in this country.
Nope.
We don't have that culture.
That's because the media, the mainstream media, are in the club's back pockets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I swear somebody who's related to Aaron Ramsdale, yeah, is connected to Sky Sports. Yeah, because like, I'm not even joking. Because it's only on Sky Sports. The Champions League game the other night when David Raya played, yeah, I didn't see them pamming the camera to Ramsdale as soon as we conceded. Yeah, but every time Sky Sports, we're on Sky Sports, right? Every time Raya does something,
yeah, he goes to the goalkeeper, yeah,
straight on Ramsdale. Yeah, and
it does. Like I'm there watching Ramsdale biting his nails. Like, why are we doing this? Like, I'm watching football. Like, why can I see Ramsdale?
I want to see him. Put the game back on. Like, that's what I'm saying. But this is the media in England. Yeah, and the football clubs, especially our clubs, Tottenham's the same. Yeah, the amount of PR rubbish with these puppets that they have in press conferences, yeah, that are working indirectly for the club, for their narrative to be pushed out. They're controlling the narrative, left, right, and centre. Yeah, and then these journalists then have loads of followers, getting higher and higher every day in their followers list. Yeah, and then they control the narratives on social media.
Yeah, well, of course, but this is what it is. But this is what it is, and then these so-called fans think that they've got opinions of their own. I've got a fan base here that will try and cook Casemiro, but not cook Mason Mount. You know, like that, and not cook Bruno. Do you know what I mean? But cook Casemiro.
It's crazy.
You know what I mean?
This stuff don't happen in Spain. Yeah, like Marco basically a puppet for Real Madrid, a voice for Real Madrid. Yeah. Well, I've seen Marco journalists sitting in press conferences getting cooked by the manager. Yeah, like literally, they don't care. Yeah,
they don't.
They genuinely do not care. Like I watched Ancelotti's press conference the other day, and he was talking about Modric because he's not been playing so much. He's been benching him a lot, yeah, right, and playing Tchouaméni. And he said, yeah, Modric is fuming that he ain't playing. He goes, but he ain't fuming in terms of upsetting the dressing room. He's just angry that he's not playing. Yeah,
because he's a competitor. But he also said, in the interview that he had, he said that he only agreed to stay at Real Madrid based on the fact that he was treated as a competitive player of the squad. That's what he said. He said, listen, yeah, like, if you don't think I can compete to play, then I'm not signing a new deal. I'll leave, bro. Like, that's the kind of man he is. At 38 years old. He's like, listen, if I'm not in genuine contention to start, like, don't keep, like, I'm not, what am I re-signing for, bro? Because he wants to be treated like everyone else. And I rate that. You know what I mean? He doesn't look at it saying, oh, I'm 38 years old now, so X, Y, Z, like, just promise me 10 games or whatever. He's like, nah, I'm staying to compete. On the bench,
I'll take another few million quid.
Nah, I'm staying to compete, bruv. Like, that's what he said. I'm staying to compete.
That's the mentality of that football club in a nutshell, mate.
100%. And that's what it is.
And the same when you said about that Beckham documentary, when you listen to Fergie speaking, man, like, and the ex-players that were around in that period, bro, it was like, we're here to win. We're here to win. That's it. We don't care about outside movements and noises and all of this crap. We're winning. Yeah, and we're gonna smash everyone. Yeah, and if you start on him, you're starting on all of us. Yeah, and there's that clip where Roy Keane grabs hold of the Spurs player by the throat, man. That always cracks me up. Yeah, you want it. Yeah, come on, you're having it with all of us then. Yeah, that mentality in English football is dead. It's finished. It's gone. Like you can't do that anymore because now you're seen as too toxic. Yeah, it's over the top. Why are you being like this? Why do you want to win so much? Like we heard Hector Bellerin say it when Alexis Sanchez was here. Oh yeah, he wants to win all the time, and sometimes it can be too much. What are you waffling, mate? That's the aim of the game.
Yeah, but this is what it is. When you look at football in this country, it's the Premier League brand, isn't it? That's what it is. It's not even about football no more. You know what I mean? You got now they're just wanting to make content for Instagram, for TikTok. You know what I mean? And all of that.
Mate, I said exactly the same in that City game. I think it was in the first half. Martin Odegaard giving it all of this to the fans. Yeah. Oh, look at him. He loves the club. Passion. Look at the passion. He wants.
Yeah, they'll clip that, and then that'll be on Instagram soon if it's not already.
He's done it again in the second half. I was like, that's all for Insta, mate. Yeah,
it is.
His temple in that. What's that all about? Like,
what's that?
Rashford pointing to his temple. My Max froze, bro. I don't know what's happened here. It's froze.
Yeah, just turn your camera on and off. It should come back, I think.
It did this yesterday, to be fair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the whole thing's froze. I can hear you, but
I can see you. I can hear you, sorry, but it's frozen, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't even back out of it.
Well, can you not take your camera off and turn it back on?
No, I can't even back out of the app. It needs an update. I ain't done the software update.
Madness.
Yeah, I ain't done the software update. It does this.
Yeah, there it is. The camera's off now. But yeah, it's all for socials, bro. Like it's all for social media, bruv. That's all it is, man. Like people just care about the brand now. They don't care about the game, bruv.
Yep, facts. Absolute facts. Right,
nice.
Yeah.
Nice
I need to do a software update on it. It's been sat there a couple of days. Every time I don't do it straight away, it does this. So yeah, hopefully it'll be all right. But yeah, it is. It's all about social media now, mate, and it's all about photo opportunities. It's all about repping a player over the football club, and it's all about like who was I speaking to the other day? I can't remember. Maybe it was you, where you said that like they rep Rashford and compare him to Saka. Yeah, and say, oh, Rashford's better because it's like a coping mechanism because they know their club's so crap. Yeah, that they have to win something somewhere.
Exactly.
Yeah, so win the Rashford debate with Saka. Yeah, or Casemiro's better than Rodri, and it's almost like a coping mechanism because they know their club's crap.
It's true. It's like man are comparing players. Like we never used to do that.
Nope.
It used to be about winning trophies.
Sit there and go Roy Keane and Vieira, who's better. I just knew they were both class.
Both class players.
Yeah,
I mean, I never compared Perez to Giggs and all of those things. It wasn't that. It was like, yo, who's gonna win the league this year?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it was. Who's gonna win the league? Who's gonna win the FA Cup? Like, do you know what I mean? Can one of us win the Champions League? That's what it was about. It was about the game. It was about football. Now it's about PR, bro.
Yep.
Like, that's just what it's about. It's
that's
just
why
about
I get
PR.
so angry with it because, like, I'm fighting for Arsenal to be the best, win everything, compete every year, like, and then you get told you're negative. Well, because I want to win. I want to see this again. Yeah. Proper players winning proper trophies. Yeah. What is that so negative? Like when I watch La Liga, mate, like their fans are crazy, man. I wish like not even just Real Madrid.
And it's every club. It's not just the big clubs, even the small clubs.
Bro, but last season, Valencia, was it Valencia? Yeah. Valencia were playing Athletic Bilbao and they want their owner out. I think he's the owner of Salford FC as well, which is how Gary Neville got the gig, right? 35,000 fans were outside the ground protesting while the game was on. Yeah, that's how you do a protest. Yeah, we ain't going in to watch that crap. We want him gone. We're standing outside. We're going to protest. That was all over Spanish media. Yeah, and you see the stadium, nobody in it, players running around and 35,000 all outside. Yeah, in England, let's go and do a little protest with the Norwich scarves. Yeah, and then we'll walk in the ground after we paid for our tickets. We'll go and get a burger at half time and a coffee. Another
and then go in the mega store and spend 50 quid.
Yeah, they're all standing doing the protest in the brand new shirt. Like, what the hell is going on here? It just makes me laugh, man. But it's sad as well because this ain't ever changing. Yeah, this is football in England now.
But this is what I'm saying. But bro, you gotta realize, that these men don't love football. They don't really care about football, blood. You know, like that. And this is why deep, it's like I'm not oblivious. Like I grew up extremely working class, innit? So I understand, innit? Like life is hard out here for people. And it's like football is just a coping mechanism, for a lot of these people that hate their lives, blood. That's why we get all this abuse online. Because all these people are just unhappy, bro. You know them? They're just unhappy in their own life, and football is their escape from reality. Do you know what I'm saying? And I get it, but the reality is my club's rubbish. Do you know what I mean? So it doesn't matter how much you pretend that it's not, they're crap. Do you know what I mean? It's not like, do you know what I mean? That's the reality. We're bottom of our Champions League group. Tell me I'm making this up. You know like that? We're 10th in the Premier League. Tell me I'm making this up. We've lost like 6 games already this season, bro, and it's only October. Tell me I'm making this up. It doesn't matter how much coping you need to do to get over the life that you hate, yeah? Pretending Man United are good is not the way. Nope. Do you know what I mean? The first stage is acceptance. And once you accept where we are, yeah, this is where we can move forward. You know what I mean? If you want to help the club, then there's loads of ways of doing it. But pretending they're good when they're not good doesn't help anyone.
Yep, facts, mate. Absolute facts. Listen, there's 1,200 in here. Nearly 1,200. Make sure you smash the like button up, people. Sub to Rants, link in the title. And there ain't enough likes on this. You lot are moving shocking, mate. Like 250 likes is a joke. Big up to Prince. Lee, I support Real Betis. Let me tell you, there's nothing about giving someone a chance. Edgar Gonzalez plays for Almeria after just 1 season. Why? Because he wasn't the standard. Exactly, bro. This is what these Spanish teams do. And I've met a lot of Betis fans when I've been to Seville. Like, when they came out of the ground, and me and my mate were walking past, yeah, and he can speak fluent Spanish. And he was chatting away to him. Yeah, they were fuming. And I think they won the game. I think they played Almeria or someone. They won the game. And they were fuming. Poor performance, not good enough. Blah, blah, blah. That's Betis fans. Yeah, they're not entitled to win anything. But at least have a go. At least put some effort in. Like, play proper football and try. Do you know what I'm saying? And in England, it's like, oh, yeah, well, it don't really matter. On to the next, isn't it? Heads up, on to the next. Yeah, it's pathetic. And I'm sick and tired of it. Yeah, exactly. That was Sevilla. Just sacked their manager after winning the Europa League last season. Like, if our clubs had a manager win the Europa League last season, blimmin' hell, they'd want statues outside for him. Like, it's crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. But again, this comes back to the PR, mate. The PR of these football clubs and the journalism, yeah, which goes hand in hand. They just finesse everyone. And most people are thick anyway. And it's all about vibes. It's all about a jolly up at the weekend with their mates.
It's what it is, bro.
It's a social gathering. That's all it is. Rather than the result, oh, at least I had a good time with my pals in Madrid. Or a good time with my pals in Newcastle or whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, how about win?
Some jokes.
Sevilla 14th. Yeah, Sevilla are 14th, bro. But they've got a game in hand. And if they win now, I think they go 8th or 10th. Where should Sevilla be? I don't know the last time Sevilla won the league. Yeah, but I'll tell you something, yeah. Right? They won the Europa League enough times.
Yeah, facts.
For them. So, you know, at the end of the day, this is why I like these Spanish clubs as well, because they actually have a go in Europe. Like, they don't sit there and go, oh, no, playing on Thursday night, the Emmerdale Cup. They go, no, we're going to try and win that.
Yep. They're like, yo, European Cup, we're winning it. That's what it is.
Bro, if you're going to have a look at the last 20 years of the Europa League, UEFA Cup, whatever, and the Champions League, yeah, if you're going to have a look at the last 20 winners, yeah, I guarantee it's dominated by Spanish teams in both of them cups. Why? Because they have a go. Yeah, yes, Real Madrid and Barca and Atleti, yeah, they're the 3 biggest out here. Right? But then after that, go and have a look how many finals, yeah, like some of these teams from Spain have got to. Like, it's just ridiculous. Same with the Copa del Rey. Yeah, our teams laugh at that. Oh, it's only the FA Cup. We want Champions League. Go and have a look how many times Bilbao and Betis and Valencia and all these teams have got to finals out here. Yeah, whereas our team, they go, oh, no, sod that, mate. We don't want that. Bigger fish.
But it's the same arrogance, innit? It's the same arrogance, bro. And this is what I mean. It's the English arrogance, bro. The same arrogance that they have over their players as well, bro. Like, they think their players are better than everyone else's players, but in reality, most of these players are rubbish. Like, and this is what I've been saying. Bro. Like, most people saying, oh yeah, like, I don't rate English players because they're English, and it's like, no, it's not that I don't rate them because they're English, because I just don't rate them because they're not that good. Like,
nah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a reason why Pep Guardiola was like, yo, I got like 20 Jack Wilshers in the reserves. Like, he meant it. Like, that wasn't shade, bruv, when he was at Barcelona. That was him saying, yo, I got 20 of them dons. Like, this is not special where I'm from. This is just normal. Do you know what I'm saying? And a lot of the stuff that they praise these players for, yeah, it's like, it don't even make no sense, bro. Like I was having this debate, even like with like someone like Henderson.
He works hard.
Like, bro, how many Spanish Jordan Hendersons are there? You know, like that. There's Spanish Jordan Hendersons in flipping Tercera, blood, in the 3rd division, bro. You know, like that in Spain. You know, like that. Come on, bro.
It's different, man. Look at big up Matty as well for the super chat. Remember, I told you Boca Juniors firing their manager at the gas station.
What do you mean at the gas station? What happened? What, the coach stopped to get petrol, blood, like in the team bus, and they sacked him and told him to walk home? Mad thing. If they done that.
No, I think they kicked him off the coach. I'm sure. Matty, tell me, man. I'm sure they kicked him off and said you're sacked. I'm pretty sure that happened, unless it was another one. But I've read that story. I think it was that, Matty, wasn't it? I can't remember, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. I think they just sacked him and said, get off. Just left him there. 10 active managers. I put Jose very high. Top 10 active managers. Put Jose high. For me, Fergie's always greatest, man. Pep's probably going to overtake him, but them two are clear.
Top 10 active managers. I put Jose very high.
Well, Pep's number
active.
One.
I don't think Jose is that high no more. I'll be honest. I think Jose is nah.
Not anymore. He's on the verge of getting sacked.
Jose Mourinho, yeah, is a previous era of manager. Do you know what I mean? That doesn't work in today's game. It doesn't happen in today's game. I think there's too many. I think there's not enough individually good players enough for Jose to survive in the modern game. Do you know what I'm saying? Jose's football is get good players, organize them and make them hard to beat, and then rely on the individuals to win the games. The individuals aren't there anymore in the modern game. Like, the individual players are bad. So, like, Jose can't get away with it because he's not a structural coach like that on the ball. Like, these stuff can't work. And then also, when you look at the personalities that Jose likes, he likes real, like, masculine, mature men. Like, do you know what I mean? And in society, these footballers are anything but that. Do you know what I mean? So it's one of them ones where, like, Jose likes real men to go out there and take accountability and to fight and stuff. And these guys are soft now, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? So it's like Jose is a coach for the previous generation of man. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he can't coach these Gen Z dons. Like, Jose can't coach Gen Z because he's not like that. Jose is like a granddad to them Gen Z guys. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he can't coach them. He can't coach them. Jose doesn't have the characters that he needs to coach these guys, bro. They don't exist anymore.
Nope. It's true, man. It's true. Big up Southern Guna as well. There you go. It's exactly what happened. They stopped at the gas station, petrol station, kicked him off the coach and left him there. Said you're sacked.
Bro, I thought that's what they'd done, bro. That would make sense, bro, because that's what I would have done. You know, the ones there, like, I just said, we're just stopping for a sandwich, bro. You know, them was like, yeah, I've do one, fam. You know what I mean? Nah, bro, that's what you gotta do, man. Say, bro, listen, brother, I wouldn't even let him on the coach in the first place. You know, like that. He's a better man than me.
That's even funny. I let him on the coach. Think he's
and they kicked him off. After the game, I'd have just said, bro, make your way home, bro. You know, make your way home, bruv. I'll be real. It's like,
you imagine that, yeah. You go to Sheffield United away next year and just leave Ten Hag there.
Yeah, bro. Just say, bro, call it Uber, bro. You know, Addison Lee and that. You know what I mean? It's crazy. You can't even put it on the club account, blood, because your card's already blocked. You know, like that. Nice, mad. Nah, bro, that's what you have to do, man. Now, at the end of the day, in life, you have to earn everything on merit. Nobody gives you anything, man. If you're not performing, you don't deserve anything, bro. Like, if you're a manager of a football team, you're hired and paid on the premise that you deliver. As soon as you're not delivering, no one owes you anything. Like, you're not owed nothing no more. I genuinely believe that in life, bro. Like, if you're underperforming, whatever happens to you, bro. Like, you're not owed anything.
Yep.
You're not owed anything, bro. You know what I mean? You can't just be like, oh, like, but you have to respect me, like, and give me, like, notice and that. There's no notice, bro. There's no notice. I don't want you here no more. Bye.
And the thing is, they're all paid in employees. I don't know why people get so attached to them.
Yeah, but that's what I mean.
They're all replaceable, bro. All the players, that played for our clubs over the years are not here anymore.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying?
You worked in sales. You said you worked in sales, innit? When you work in sales, because I got friends that have worked in sales, whether it's selling properties, like selling mobile phones. Back in the day, I don't know if Car Phone Warehouse still exists, but I know back in the day, people used to sell mobile phones and stuff, and you used to have targets to sell a certain number of contracts and all these other things like that. And when you went to these jobs, they would tell you that, yo, you have targets to hit. Even when you work in a gym, the sales team have a certain number of memberships they have to sell a month. And they have to do outreach and all these other things to make sure they hit these targets. If you don't hit your sales target, say he said Carphone Warehouse is extinct now. See, cool. Like, if you don't hit your sales targets, there's clauses in the contracts. We don't need to give you a month's notice. You know them ones. Like, if you don't hit your target, they can call you and say you're underperforming. You don't have a job anymore.
Bring the car back, mate.
That's it. You don't have a job no more. It's not like I'm giving you your notice or whatever. And this is why I don't believe in notice periods. I don't believe in it. Because if a company can sack you whenever they want you, then why should I give you notice so you can replace me? You need to feel the pain that I would feel. You know, like that. If I decide I don't want to work for you no more, I'm not giving you a month's notice. I'm just not coming back to work. I'll be real. That's it. Because it's like, you wouldn't give me a month's notice. Like, you just say, oh, you know what, Ranch, you're not doing your thing, bro. So
yeah, see you later.
And you've already got my replacement, because I know you was advertising my job. Like, do you know what I mean? You was advertising my job without me knowing, or you're gonna bring in your brethren.
Yep.
Do you know what I'm saying? And this is what it is. So
absolutely.
I know what man is saying that if you earn a little bit of money, you need notice. But the thing is, when you work in sales, it's performance based, and you go into this job knowing that if you're not performing, you won't have a job. Like, you can't just go there. That's why a lot of people don't like to work in sales, because it's very competitive. Do you know what I'm saying? It's very competitive working in sales, because it's dog eat dog. People steal people's leads. Bro, I've seen mad stuff when I used to work in the gym as a PT, and in sales, people used to get pissed off because they might have a lead, and then the lead comes in and someone else closes it. And then it goes down on their thing, even though
but they didn't do any of the work. They just closed it. Or I've seen it before, right? where you've booked an appointment, the sales rep's gone there, he didn't sell it.
Yeah.
Then 2 weeks later, that customer rings in and says, I want to place the order. Right. But now that can get given to anyone.
Yeah.
Right. But then I've gone to when the job's being fitted and gone, hang on a minute, I booked this like a month ago.
Yeah.
And I kept a diary of everything. They couldn't stitch me up, right? And I'm like, yo, who's this gone down as? Oh, it went down as Johnny's. No, that's mine, mate. Yeah, I booked it on this day, this day. The amount of arguments I've had to get deals put back in my name. And then I'm like, yo, it cost me a bonus that week. It also cost me this, and this, because I would have hit X amount on this. Yeah, I'm like, you owe me this and this. Yeah, the amount of arguments, man. I remember another time I worked for Anglian Windows once, right? And the company went bust, right? And literally just bust overnight. Yeah, they always, I think it was for tax reasons, they always changed their name anyway, right? But I had a company car, right? I had a company car from them, right? Yeah. And they owed me 1,200 quid. Yeah, and they said, oh, well, we could give you half of it on Friday and the other half next Wednesday. I said, no, you give me all on Friday or you ain't getting your car back.
That's it. Well, I'll give you half the car on Wednesday. I'll give you 2 of the front wheels, innit?
So I phoned up. They gave me a number for the national manager or something. He was on a safari in Kenya, right? And he goes, bro, what do you want me to do? I can't do anything. I'm on safari. I said, bro, you can phone whoever you need to phone and tell them I'm paid on Friday, or you are not getting your car back. It's not got a tracker on it, and you ain't got my address.
Yeah,
my driving license. It was an old address. Right?
Yeah, that's it.
So you'll have to find it, innit? Should we play hide and seek with the car until I get my money? I swear down, on Friday I got my money. Yeah,
see,
Friday,
that's what I'm saying.
And I've made them come and get the car. I never drove it to them.
Yes, I ain't bringing that to you. You know, like that. And that's what I mean, bro. Like, sales is cutthroat, guys. And the reason why sales is cutthroat is because sales is a results-based business. It's about numbers. And so is being a manager of a football club.
Yep. It's
results-based. If you're not getting the results, you can't say to my manager, oh, like, I need time after you haven't hit your sales targets for 3 months. You can't say I need time. Like, no. It's like, I'm going to get someone else in that's going to hit these targets because we've got money to make, bro. Like, this is exactly what it is, bro. Like, time waits for no one. Like, you don't give people time when they're not hitting their targets, bruv, and they don't show any signs of hitting their targets either.
Yep, facts.
You know what I'm saying? And this is
it. We're going to wrap this up, guys. I'm going on with Terry in a second. Well, 6 minutes ago. What car was it? It was a brand new Ford Focus. When I got it, it had about 50 miles on the clock, but I mean, nothing special.
Yeah, that's brand new, bruv. 50 miles.
Brand new.
That's literally off the factory floor onto the lorry. then off the lorry into the showroom, blood. 50 miles ain't nothing.
No, mate, I had a Nissan Juke once at a different company, and that had 7 miles on it when I got it. Yeah, about 3 days later, I wrote it off. They were going, yeah, you know that roundabout. You know Watford, yeah. You know that roundabout in Watford, right? Where you come off the motorway, you go down the hill, but you can turn right even if you're in the left lane. Yeah, and you go all the way round, yeah, right? As towards you're going down towards the town centre. Bro, I'm in the right lane because I'm going right. I didn't see the sign at the top of the road that said all 3 lanes can go right.
Okay, so you're thinking you're going round on your own.
And as I'm veering over, I've gone bang straight into the side of this bird's car, man. Yeah, and I'd see her crack her head off the window and that. Yeah, so I've jumped out. Yeah, that's the only accident I've ever had. Right? I've probably caused loads. As I've jumped out the car, yeah, the front axle's just dropped. The suspension axle, the whole thing's just dropped. Yeah, smoked. Right, so I've gone trying to help her, and she told me to F off. I was like, oh, come on, man. Like, yeah, next thing. Like police and all that have come. Yeah, bro, that car, I swear, was a fully loaded, pimped up Nissan Juke. It was a nice car, man. Purple, a nice deep purple color, yeah. Bro, that company were going mad. Yeah, they were going mad. Bro, I think it only done 200 miles on it in total in 3 days. I had 7 on it when I got it. I had 200 on it by the time I wrote it off, bro. They were going mental. Yeah, and then I said, well, what do you want me to do? Like, it's nothing I can do. It's happened now. Like, where do we go from here? Because I need a car. I need to go to work. Yeah, so then they gave me a basic Nissan Juke. That was horrible. That car was horrible, man.
Hey, that's funny, man.
Yeah. Mate, that must have been about 30 odd grand's worth of motor. Like, gone. Just like that.
Damn.
Unbelievable. Yeah, man. But there we go. 2 quick super chats before we wrap up. It will direct us straight to Terry's channel. As footballing men, Salah or Hazard? Hazard's clear by a country mile, mate.
Yeah. Agreed.
He could have been the best player on the planet if he had the mentality. He was unreal.
Fact.
But just didn't fancy it, did he? He just did enough. And then went to Madrid for a payday and sat on the bench. Jude's already outscored him.
I'm surprised he didn't take the Saudi bag, but that shows you how fed up with football that Hazard is. He's like, I don't need the money, man. Like, I'm done with football. I'd have taken the Saudi bag.
As soon as he got to Madrid, I don't fancy this.
But it's the injuries, though. Like, people don't understand the mental toll that injuries take on players, man. They don't understand. You know what I mean? He probably just thought, I can't be Arsenal. Yeah,
true. Jude's already scored 3 goals for Madrid, more than he did. He's been there 3 months. He was there 3 years. That's crazy. Big up 489 Sports as well. Thoughts on Saliba and Rice? Are they world class? Nope. I think Saliba can be, but I don't think he's world class at the minute. If he carries on doing what
I think Saliba's got all the attributes. He's got all the attributes. You know what I mean? He just needs to be consistent. And even the whole world class debate, bro. Like, listen, until you play at a top level, for 3 seasons, like, man need to allow this world class thing, bro.
And level up every season as well.
Yeah, bro. But you need 3 seasons at the top of the game, before man start doing all this nonsense, man. I
said yesterday to Henry as well, like, if Arsenal don't win anything in the next 2 years, he is nailed on Madrid, mate. Nailed on to Real Madrid. Yeah, him and Militao at centre back. Like,
yeah, he's got Real Madrid written all over him. Saliba won't stay at Arsenal.
Nah, not if we don't win anything. If we start winning stuff, then cool. But if we don't,
but he seems like the kind of player that he'll have Champions Leagues on his mind. He'll have all these other things, man. He ain't winning Champions Leagues at Arsenal, man.
And he's already got a couple of French boys at Real Madrid, Tchouameni, Camavinga.
That's what I mean.
And they all talk, they all know each other, they're all mates, they're all going international duty together. So yeah, hopefully we can start winning. Otherwise, he's gone. But yeah, as for Declan Rice is a decent player, but I don't think he'll ever be world class, mate.
No, he's not, man.
But who knows? We never know. But listen, people, it's been emotional. It's been a good show, people. 1,300 inside. Make sure to whacking the likes up. We're not even on 400. You lot are shameless. What you got coming up, man?
6 o'clock with Sava. We're back again on my channel, people.
Yeah, man. Title racing coming for them, yeah?
Oh, bro, they're in one at the moment. You know what I mean? They're in one until they're not in one. You know, like that.
Yep. It is what it is. But yeah, I'm going live with Terry now. And yeah, we're out of here, people. Laters.